What's going on, guys? Welcome to another first off the line Dutch auction. We got Contenders Optic NFL trading card box today, starting out at 800, going down to 300. We got, looks like, a minute left. Bottom out price guesses. Yeah, probably around that 400 mark. Can we get down to that below 400? How clearly sold out above pre-orders. I think that we could see the same thing here. We're getting what, 6 cards per pack, 1 pack per box. This is a 1 pack box. Looking for 1 Black Pulsar or Purple Pulsar Autograph, 21 or less. 1 Black Pulsar or Purple Pulsar Parallel number to 26 or less. 1 other auto, 2 base cards, and 1 insert per box on average on these bad boys. All right, we have started. We are in the first level change. Let's go. Let's do it. What's going on, guys? Card Hinge and Colby. Who the price? Where do I think I'm gonna start looking at the high end of pre-orders, but even around that 400 mark, I think this is a product that people like to open. If you're a breaker, you like to open this. So on the high end, probably around that 400 mark. Like, pre-orders are as low as 340, but I just don't know if it gets that low. I hope it does, but if we remember what happened to Clearly last week, it didn't even get past the 200 mark, and pre-orders were as low as 166. So probably I'm gonna start looking around that 400 mark, but I'm gonna be watching. Is it hard to check out? Is there high volume alert? And that could maybe change where I'll buy. Like, I want it probably closer to where pre-orders are at, in that 340 to 375 range, because 375 is like on the high side of pre-orders. Well, for pre-orders, I'm talking about pre-orders for regular hobby boxes. Excuse me, that first off the line, you can only get them in the Dutch auction. So I look at where pre-orders are at, and if we can look them up, let me pull some up here. And that kind of gives you, it's not always spot on, because last week Clearly they did what, 216, and pre-orders were down to 166. So that was a pretty big swing on a product that's pretty cheap. So on this one here, we're looking at, let's see, there's a 500. We'll go 500 divided by 24 levels. So we should be going down $20.83 today. So it's not like a big number when it comes to dropping. Hold the line. That's right, Texas Rips. We got to hold the line. Let's get into the 300s before we start buying. first level here. And it should be going down $20.83. If you haven't done a Dutch auction before, it's a 2-hour Dutch auction if it goes all the way to the bottom out price. The price drops every 5 minutes, as you see right here. It was at 800. It should have, yeah, it looks like $20.83. So there's 24 levels in those 2 hours. So every 5 minutes, it's going to drop $20.83 on this Dutch auction. That price can be different depending on where we're starting at and ending at on a Dutch auction. So wherever you buy is where you will get the price. So if you bought up here at $7.79 and 17 cents, but it still went down to 300, you would still get it at that $7.79. But as we get lower, the lower it goes, you risk of it selling out. So you might be pressing your luck. I think I'm going to be pressing my luck down here. Let's get down to that bottom out price. So we're at $7.79 and 17 cents. The artwork is, we got Purdy, so we know Purdy's in the set, so that's good. Still no checklist, but at least we know the 2 top quarterbacks are going to be in it. Seeing pre-orders about $330 for hobby. $350 I think would be a great price. If it did get down to $350, I think we should be buying. We should definitely be buying. I think that first level is around that 400. Are we going to start seeing high volume around there? And then if we can get past that, then since it is going down $20.83 from 400 to 350, that's only 3 level changes. But yeah, if it got down to 350, I'd be okay with 350. We haven't looked at the cards yet. There's Kenny Pickett, rookie ticket auto. Josh Allen. This must be a Purple Pulsar right here. Number to 21 or less. Rookie ticket. Chris Overlay auto. Legitness. Patrick Mahomes. Rookie ticket. Malik Willis. Beast Mode 2.0. Yeah, these are cool looking cards. I like them. I like the optic. Anything optic. The exclusives are you get 1 Black Pulsar or Purple Pulsar auto numbered to 21 or less, and 1 Black Pulsar or Purple Pulsar Parallel numbered to 26 or less. 1 other autograph, 2 base cards, and 1 insert per box on average. So it's the Pulsar auto numbered to 21 or less, and the Parallel numbered to 26 or less, which you will not be getting it in the regular hobby box. And Panini did a pretty good job of where this, if we look right here, that 300 mark, the low end, I believe Midwest has it for 340 for pre-orders for regular hobby box. So they're not giving us a lot of room at right here. So we can't go too much lower. If it did get to 300, I think we are buying cases. How many you can buy? A case holds 20 boxes, so you can buy 20 at a time. So anyway, I think once we start getting in below 400, we're going to see buying happening. All right, we got a minute. We're going to be going down another level change. We got Optic football around the corner. Those boxes are like $4.75 for pre-orders right now, so I love that it's under $500. Hopefully we can see it get even down a little bit lower by the time we see first off the line. We got 2023 UFC first off the line on Thursday. Julius, what's going on? What's the best price for this? I say on the high side, probably around 400 to 375, and then probably close to pre-orders. It just might be hard once it gets into the 300 level. So if you really wanted one, you probably want to start looking on like right before 400 and see like, is there any issues checking out? Is there high volume alerts? Then we can kind of see where you don't want, like last week is a good example with Clearly. I think a lot of us were hoping that it was going to get below 200, and it got to what, 2 levels above 216. So we like I was off. Well, I wanted it at like 175, but I was going to start buying at 208, 200, and start going down. Now I waited too long because it sold out at 216. So it was with boxes being a little bit less expensive now and the prices are coming down, we can buy more of it. We can buy a lot more of it. So I think because of that, that can make these sell out a lot quicker. Of course, this is a great product if you do break. So breakers are going to be buying this by the case. They're not buying one or two. So once we do start getting close to that high end of pre-orders, even a little bit higher, people are going to start buying. And then, you know, those round numbers, 400, 300, 200, you know, people like to buy and sell around those numbers. So if we can get past that 400, break through there, but then let's see, at 400 would be at what, 375, the high end of pre-orders. That I think any time there could sell out. I hope it goes lower. Yeah, 800 to start this. They could probably condense the auctions, make it 1 hour, but you know, 2 hours. The first hour is kind of just, you know, hanging out. Last week I was holding, but seeing the price drops only $8. Right, yeah. Buying a little bit higher, like the level change, $20.83 today is not a big difference. That even if you did buy up a level or two, if you really wanted a box or whatever you're trying to buy, and then you can always cost average down each level. Or there's so many different ways you could buy. You know, so many here. You start buying more and more as it goes down to average out your cost. Like with like last week, like realistically, I think it could sell out around 375, 400. It could sell out a little bit higher once it does get close to 400. But of course, it could keep going down. And last week we only had one Dutch auction, so like on some of the Dutch auctions, like Obsidian, I think Obsidian, what else was it? A couple that went below pre-orders. There were so many first off the lines. There was Prizm, there was Honors. I think people spent so much money on Prizm and Honors. So that's something else to think about. Last week we only had one first off the line product compared to where, you know, we were having back to back. So especially like the bigger ones, Prizm or the Prizm Optic, those people want to buy a lot of. So that's something else to think about. Nice. 2K. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I actually broke a set up, and I just sent in, I think, like 25 cards to get graded, and then I hit a Jimmy G out of that one. So, and then I've just been selling them. Like, I put them up and I'm selling them left and right at probably like 10 a day. So I might be able to get up there. It's a little bit more work piecing out the sets, but I kind of like doing it, especially if you hit some tens on those on the ones that I'm sending in. At 20 boxes, 20 different levels, right? Yeah, 20 boxes a case is that's a lot. We're at 758 and 33 cents. And Panini has been coming in on the low, below everyone on release day. So that's always interesting. Like to see that gap between first off the line and where regular hobby boxes are, depending on what you're trying to do with it. $7.37 and 50 cents. We are 15 minutes in for first off the line 2022 Panini Contenders Optic NFL trading card box. We don't have to worry about Purdy being in the set because he's on the box. Good job. So it makes you wonder if they can put him on this box, why couldn't they put him in the other sets, even just like one card? I think they could. And if they did that, where's the checklist at? We know there's a checklist out there. We know. Just give us the checklist. You're doing a good job, Panini, getting product out. Now it's time to get the checklist out. All right, 7:37 and 50 cents. We got 4 minutes left. Yeah, playbook, no first off the line. Hold until 300. All right, I love it. I love it. If it gets to 300, I'm buying two. I'm buying two. Yeah, those box sets, King Bowser, were nice. I wish I would have bought more, especially at the bottom out price of $6.66 and 67 cents. Was a Prizm this year. Thanks for all you do. Hey, Wolfgang Drake, no problem. These are fun. They're fun. Plus, you can make money. That's cards should be fun, and we should be able to make money off them. There's a lot of value on first off the line, especially if we can get it close to those pre-order prices. Because some of this stuff is selling for double, or like those premium sets, 3-4x. If you open it and you grade the right cards and you hit a nice one-on-one, it's to the moon. Right, yeah, under 1K, even like on the high side, if you started buying then or you bought one there, it's still pretty much a free roll if you broke the setup, going for that one-on-one, and hopefully you hit even on the low end one-on-ones, what, $100, $200, but if you should be able, like I think like 25, or I think 25 I'm sending in. That's what, it's a little less than 10%. Five cards paid for the box. Yeah, I mean, what the Kenny Pickett and Brock, or what, I haven't looked recently, but a couple days ago, like those are selling for $150 each, maybe a little bit more, so that's $300. And then even just the base veterans, those are selling for $5-10. I'm getting a lot that people are just buying. They're not even giving offers. $10 for Emmitt Smith, $10 for John Elway. It's like, okay, great. Definitely fun. It's definitely fun, these Dutch auctions. And hopefully Topps and Fanatics, I know that they want to do more of the blind auctions and some type of Dutch auctions, and hopefully they will start doing some kind of live form of it, because let the people decide where the prices are. If they wanted to make it really good, just have no bottom out price. Wherever it sells out. Worst case scenario, they could always just, buy it, pull it. $50K for Purdy. I still have it. I'll probably shop it around. Like, I live in Las Vegas, so I can probably find someone or someone who will want it. Um, I threw it up on eBay, so I've got some. Of course, you always get low ball offers, but um, I don't think I'll have any issues. Like, I am stoked that I hit a quarterback. Now, I made a video of it, and like when I was opening in the box, I could tell it was a 49er. At the same time, it looked like a quarterback, but I closed it because I wanted to slow roll it. But then I was like, man, did I hit Purdy? Man, it wasn't. It wasn't. Black tie breaks. Okay. Oh, really? You sold it to him, and he pulled the 1-on-1. You just never know. You never know. We're at 716 and 67 cents because out of 400, I counted maybe like around 40, give or take. That were probably 500 plus cards, or like $500 or more. That was worth. So you had like a 1 in 10 chance to hit one of those. So I thought that's pretty good odds. The worst, you do get a lineman or someone who's not worth anything, and you just piece the set out, and you still probably make some money. That's tough. That is tough. Vince Young and Kyle Phillips, two Titans, right? Oh man, you just never know. You never know. Like when I sell boxes, like I've had some people call me or send a message on Facebook or wherever I sold it, and they're like, "Hey, I pulled a 1-on-1. Oh my god, thank you for this box." And you're like, "Oh man, I should have opened that one," but once it's gone, it's like okay. But you just never know. Okay, Burkhead. Yeah, that's probably lower end. 250 on the Vince. That's not too bad. You could probably get maybe a little more for that. So we're at 716 and 67 cents. I haven't checked for high volume yet. Probably start checking once we get like closer to like in the 500s. But what I'm gonna do is let me pull this up. Make sure you're logged in. You got your credit card saved. If you don't, you can always, if you've got a new credit card or you want to have multiple on there, the best thing to do is like buy something cheap so you can save that credit card on your account so you don't have to type it in if you are at that, when everyone's buying. That can get a little hectic. Always have your phone by you. Sometimes, your bank or credit card will send you a text message, do you authorize this? You're like, yes, I authorize this. See here, we're going to go. I'm going to check right now to see if we can check out. So we're at 716. I'll wait a minute. So we're going to be dropping into the 600s, the high 600s. 30 seconds left. And we going down another $20.83 for Contenders Optic. I love the Optic products that they put out. Did anyone has anyone been opening up the Prizm Monopoly? Those look like some cool cards. I haven't opened any yet. I have some boxes and just deciding on what I want to do with them. But I'm gonna open at least one of them. Now we're at $6.95. I'm getting right in 83 cents. All right, we'll use that. What I'm gonna do is, so we got that saved. So I always like to, go through the steps and, get ready to buy, just to see if there's any extra steps or they added anything, and to see if we're having any high volume alerts. Is it hard to check out? Is it not hard to check out? All right, there we go. All right, I want to keep that in there. All right, so we are locked and loaded. Yeah, no issues there. 350. Okay, yeah. Someone will buy. It's Dutch one-on-ones just don't pop up all the time. So we're at $6.95 and 83 cents. This is for the Contenders Optic, first off the line. We got Kenny Pickett. We got Brock Purdy in the set. I saw an article, which, they're probably just, who knows what this means, but, Purdy was saying that he doesn't even know if he's going to play next year. Now, that's not exactly what he said, but he said something like that. And that'll be interesting. If he can't play, does Trey Lance step up? Do we start buying Trey Lance stuff? Because you can buy his stuff pretty cheap right now, especially his autos. We got 2 minutes left. We're in $6.95 and 83 cents. I will buy if we get down to those 300s. I'll probably start looking around 4. I'm hoping FOMO doesn't get me on this one, because I like Optic products, and these are one pack boxes, so those always scare me. But if we can get these in the 3s, I think it's going to be hard with how Clearly did last week, where they sold out at 216. That was way above where pre-orders are at. Pre-orders are at like 375 to 340. Midwest Cards has it at 340. If we can get it in the pre-orders, I'll definitely be buying multiple. At 400, I'll have to see. Like, give me about 30 minutes to see if I talk myself into it, because I think this is something that could probably sell for $550, $600, in that range. And first off the line, football has done pretty well overall this year. You can pretty much consider like something like this because if we can get it at 4, sell it for 5, 550, maybe 6. We look at like Obsidian was 550 to 650. I think this is a better product than that. All right, we're at 675. Let me see if we can check out or not. All right, we're gonna go in 675. Oof, are you kidding? There's no way. Don't. I got high volume there for the first time. That's way too high. So I think we're just all checking it out, seeing can we get in, can we not get in. But we don't like seeing high volume this high. At 675, 30 minutes into this Dutch auction. Here, yeah, I'm getting right in now. We're going down $20.83 per level. Alright, no issue there. So we are doing okay. We're doing okay. It's a little scary to see that high volume. Go back here. Oh, did they? Okay. Is it still up? Let's see. Still don't got prices. What do they got? Oh, it is on sale. $349. $349. Yeah, they're doing a good job of bringing the prices down. I think they're still missing it by like $100. But once we get there, I'd probably still be saying we need to get it to be cheaper. And we got first off the line UFC 2023. We got Pierre, rookie card. Khabib. I think these are going to get close to that bottom out price for these. What are you getting? 2 first off the line exclusive parallels numbered to 10 or less, 2 autos, 22 parallels, 12 inserts per box. At $250. We got a couple good rookies in there, even though they just lost. Yeah, $250 first off the line. I don't think that's a bad price. We're at 675. We're 33 minutes in. UFC, yeah, UFC is a little super hyped when they came out. I still have some blasts. I think they're back there, but when they came out, the first Prizm, what was that? Was that 2021? Like those were just selling through the roof. And then, what, 2022? They hyped kind of like WWE, and then just kind of fell off. At least with UFC, they're real champions, so I think those have more potential than WWE. I love WWF stuff, so don't get me wrong. I will open that too. I just think with the real sports that people actually are winning, you got more opportunity to make money on that stuff. And with these boxes, they were so outrageous when the first UFC and first WWF. They were so high. Now you have some, like buying a box at $250. That's not bad at all. A chance to, hit something. Right, WWE box is like 1K. I think someone said 2K. Like, just insane. All right, we're going down another level. Let's see if we can get in. I'm getting right in at 654 and 17 cents with 35 minutes in. But yeah, like some of those prices just were just like for like someone sold, what was it? Was Steve Austin number to 10 auto for like 10 grand? Like that is that even worth $1,000 now? No high volume there. There was no high volume there. I got right in on that one. We're at 654 and 17 cents. Blackbeard, what's going on? Blockchain cards. I think, but Panini's trying, doing some cool things where they got the challenges where you get real cards. Plus, you got the blockchain. I think some people are going into it. I just think the one thing that the blockchain cards don't have is that you don't have them in hand. Like even with like eBay or like when you get like your cards graded, they give you that option, send it to the vault where no shipping, no taxes when there's transactions. That would be the smart thing to do. I like to get my slabs back and hold them for a little bit and then sell them. Even though if you put them on, eBay or Golden, there's no fees, no taxes. Like, that's a way to do it. But I think there's something about having the actual card, and that's the only thing that's missing with like blockchain. Like, I have a lot of Top Shots. I have some NFTs, like when that I'm still holding on to. Actually, did pretty well with NBA Top Shot. It is called Top Shot, right? And then I kind of got out of it when it was just I felt they were just overproducing stuff, and it was like you probably still can make money, day trading. $350, you're holding $350. I like it, and then buying multiple. Blackbeard, just test the product out. Yeah, pull some nice cards. We want to pull some nice cards. These one-pack boxes is go big or go home with these, unless you're buying multiple. You get through them right away. I like, the boxes that have 18 packs in them, 24 packs, so I can slowly go through them. What I want, Luke? Oh, man, that's nice. That is nice. We were at 654 and 17 cents. If you haven't hit the like button, hit it. If you're not subscribed to us, we do all the live Dutch auctions. Doesn't matter if it's first off the line, if it's online exclusives, any type of Panini packs, we go live. And then you can get notified when we go live. They do anywhere between, like last week they only did, one? Some weeks they do 5. But I think probably on average about, I don't know, two or three Dutch auctions a week. Yeah, those Monopoly Prizm cards are, I think they will do well. Now, we'll have to see when they release to a bigger, when they go full retail in August, was it August 1st? How much are they going to produce? Are they going to be over, like right now, if you have some, like you can definitely, I think the booster boxes are up to $60, maybe a little bit higher. Well, those are 30. That's what people want because you get the packs in the board game. You get what? You get 2 packs, and plus a starter pack. But I think like all the games have starter packs, so those probably aren't as limited. But I like it. I like it. The hype is there. I love that it's like sold out everywhere. Everyone wants it. Like that's what we need. Like even though like some people don't like it, but we need scarcity and we need products like that everyone wants to get the hype up, get the prices up. But I think until August, when they do release to other retailers, we'll have to see how much is going to be out there. I still think like even then it's a go, because it's a, isn't it like a 90 card set, so you're looking at what, just rookies and stars. You got number cards all the way down to one-on-ones. Like, they're doing some cool stuff there, and they look cool. And what I've seen, it seems like the quality control is a little bit better than regular Prizm, which is good, which is super good. Yeah, the booster boxes. Yeah, so I was thinking yesterday, are we going to see like an NFL Prizm? Are we going to see more of different types? And then, do they get greedy? Do they say we're just going to overproduce this? So, like we've seen that in retail, where when it was scarce, I understand everyone wants to get product, but now it's just sitting out there. Stuff is on discount. It waters down the cards. It waters down the prices. It, the prices have gone up for retail, in the last year. And when you add more stock, plus the prices go up, it just waters down everything. Especially like the base cards. The base cards, it's insane how much some of these base cards are worth, for top rookies. Yeah, keep it exclusive, keep it tight. But it has to be a hard thing when you want to make money. And with cards, it's like I say, it's like printing money. When you find something that's big and it's working, you know, I bet they're like, well, let's just print it to the moon. And we don't know how much these companies are printing. Well, maybe Topps a little bit more because we have the odds and we can calculate it out. Uh, but if we don't know what the print runs are, I don't think it's like just with retail. With a lot of the retail is either it's just sitting there, and even some like we'll have to see how Prizm basketball does in retail, because last year it didn't do super hot. Like the megas, you had opportunities. Well, even blasters, you had opportunities at the beginning if you were first to the market. But without megas, now there's rumors that megas are gonna be hitting Fanatics next week. We'll have to see if that's true or not, because megas was the one thing in retail that we were all looking at, going, man, you can still make a little bit of money. You had the autos or the better pulls in megas, and now since we haven't seen them, that's tough. What what set is it out of? The Luca? We're at 633 and 33 cents. I'm gonna see if we got any issues checking out. I'm getting right in like butter. I would think Luca would probably be doing better than Jaw. All right, 633 cents. $633.33. All right, we're gonna go down another level. We're gonna be still on the high side of 600. Let's see if we're gonna have any issues checking out here. Make sure you're logged in, got your credit cards. You can buy 20 at a time, so that can add up quick. All right, we got 18 seconds. We're gonna be 45 minutes in. I've seen high volume once. Yeah, I'm getting right in. That's what we like to see. We want to get in like butter. We want to get in like butter, butter, butter. All right, no issue there. So we're at 612 and 50 cents. Yeah, we don't want to see that until we get under 400, which I think that might be wishful thinking. It might be wishful thinking. So we'll be in the 500s this next round. Then okay, so it's a blockchain auto. Okay, yeah, you know, if John Morant sold for 95, you know, I'd probably put it up there. Just put it up there. Can people give you offers? Yeah, I just, you know, throw it up there if that's what they're selling for. That's nice. Texas Rips. I did not get any shipping notification because I did not buy. I did not buy. I was gonna buy at 208. Ah, that's okay. It's okay. Good for everyone who did hit. Ron, what's going on, man? Long time no chat. We're doing good. Sunny outside. It's a good day. We got a Dutch auction. We're ready to spend some money today on some Contenders Optic. The question is, how much? Is it going to get down to those levels that we want to see it at? $175 for regular hobby boxes. I think we will see, because the cheapest I saw it was what, 166 from Midwest. I think Panini comes in on, it's going to be Friday, right? Let's see. I bet they come in at 150 or less for regular hobby boxes for these. So even though I didn't hit first off the line, I'm going to buy some of these. If, you know, 150. I'm hoping that they're going to be lower, like 135. And here they're not first off line. You get one auto, one insert, 2 parallels, 8 rated rookies, 8 base per box. I mean, that's the good thing, is that Panini is coming down on the prices on release day, so kind of leveling it out. So if you don't hit, you can still get a pretty good deal on the boxes. I think this is a fun rip if you're just ripping yourself. Are you ripping, flipping, breaking, or holding? Right, all right. Someone wants to buy one of those Pandora Prizm cards. All right, got 1 minute left. Yeah, Texas Rip. I agree with that. With especially give us a little opportunity to either sell it, rip it, break it. Especially if they drop the price so much, because then it's like, I think Prizm football is a good example. They're coming in at like 650, 600 on a regular hobby box, and then first off the line, you know, you get all those shimmers in there. At 12, some people could say, you know, I'm just going to get a hobby box for 600. Give us like maybe a week so people can see really like, okay, this is first off the line before you actually go to the regular hobby boxes. I agree on that. Nice. Yeah, it definitely, especially with how Panini is coming in a lot lower, it does create a gap for sure. In which, like a year ago, it was a lot different where it was, all right, come on, go to the page. We're at $5.91 and 67 cents. Come on, Panini. Come on, Panini. All right, let's see. I'm getting a high volume. All right, now I'm getting in. So people are checking. But yeah, like a week or a couple days where, because if it's on the same day, people are breaking hobby and first off the line. You're trying to sell a first off the line, and then if the gap's so big, I mean, clearly they'll probably be what 150-ish first off the line, selling for about probably 350. I haven't checked, but that's like, do I just go grab 2 clearly boxes, or do I go with the first off the line 1 box? So we're at $5.91 and 67 cents for Contenders Optic. We got Brock Purdy on the box, so we know he's in there. Well, I hope he would be in the box with him being on the box. You get 2 autos. The first off the line is 1 Black Pulsar or Purple Pulsar Auto numbered to 21 or less, 1 Black Pulsar or Purple Pulsar Parallel numbered to 26 or less, 1 other auto, 2 base cards, and 1 insert per box on average, 6 cards per pack, 1 pack per box. So this is go big or go home on these. Seen 1 or 2 high volume, but then it lets you get right in with no issues. I was thinking the same thing about that these last couple drops where you're getting the product exactly when the regular hobby boxes are dropping. So 100% on that. 2082. We were close. We were close. I really liked it under 200, but then I was seeing the high volume. I'm like, and probably being a little stingy there at 208. If you liked it at 208, you could buy it at 216. I figured it'd probably sell out around 200. So, I lost them over $8, $8.33. It does add up quick. It does add up quick. Even if you're buying 1 or 2 boxes, or you're buying a case, especially with, like you said, they just keep coming. $300 here, $1,000 here, 2,000 here. It's just like boom, boom, boom. And you're like, I need to get, I need to liquidate so I can buy more. I agree. But yeah, like just a couple days, a week, so. Because then everyone would be on first off the line and be like, man, I want to buy into this. And then that would hype up the product for the next week where it's about to drop, saying, man, this stuff was so good. I'm going to buy a box, or I'm going to get into another break when the regular hobby boxes drop. So Panini, if you're listening, give us like a week. Just give us a week there. Do the Dutch auction, a week. And then, so probably it'd be like 2 weeks out, or maybe like a week and a half out that you would drop the regular hobby box. We got a minute left. We're going down another $20.83. We're almost on the first hour. We want to hold. Everyone hold. We want to hold. Probably start looking at around like 400. I want it in like the 300s, so pre-orders are around 375 to 340. So if we can get into that 300, the bottom out price is 300, so that means we'll be coming at the end of the auction. People will know that, so people are going to start buying because they're going to be like, well, I don't want to wait till 300 because it's going to be really hard to, and it's going down $20.83. So probably around that 400 mark, give or take. Like if you got it at $420 or close to 400, and then buy more as it goes down. I hope we are going to the floor. I don't think we are. All right, let's see if we're going to have any issues here checking out. We're at 570. All right, I'm getting in. Good. No high volume. No high volume there. All right, we're at 570 and 83 cents. So this next one we're going to be at 550. 550. Yeah, Texas Rep. I 100% agree. They should send it out. Give us a couple days. Because it, like, if you're looking at like price points, another thing with breaks too. If someone has a regular hobby box and it's half price on these teams, but you got, like, you paid this much and they're going for this much for first off the line box, but you can get a team for $10 here, and then a first off the line team's $20. You might say, well, I'm probably not even going to hit that first off the line. I'm just going to go with the $10 or $50 to $100. These do not have downtowns in them. The Clearly and Optic Donruss will have them, which those are going to be coming out next month. Pre-orders for those are down to like $475 for Optic Donruss, so I love it that it's under $500. So hopefully by the time we get closer to release day and first off the line, we'll see that maybe $450. And if we can get those down to $4, get boxes for first off the line around $500 for the Optic Donruss, that's gonna be great. We're hold. Mason, this is a Dutch auction, so it starts. This is a two-hour auction. We got 24 different levels. This price goes down every 5 minutes. Now on this one here, the price goes down $20.83. So wherever you buy at, that is where you're going to get it at. As it gets lower and lower, you risk that it's selling out because more people are going to start buying. Let's say you did buy it at $800 because you're like, man, I just love this product, and I didn't know it was a Dutch auction. But it got down to $300, you would still have to pay $800. And if I bought at $300, I would be able to buy it at $300. So right now we're at $570.83. And so if you bought right now, this is what you would pay. In 2 minutes, it's going to go down another $20.83. It's going to go to $550. If you decided, man, that's a great price, I'm going to buy it there, you'd get it at $550. Now, if it sells out, and you don't get a buy. I do have here. Let me find this for you. Let me see here. I'll give you a video. I'm going to give you some homework to watch later, okay? Let me see. Copy. Here we go. Here is a how-to on Dutch auctions that I made. All right, we're at 570 and 83 cents. All right, let's see if we're going to be able to check out here. And you can watch that later. But I break down everything about the graph. And if you scroll down here, there's more information down here of all the rules and how it works out. So, all right, we got 15 seconds. We're going to be at 550. We've seen some high volumes alerts, but then it gets you right in. I'm getting right in at 550. So that's good. We don't want it. We're an hour in. We're an hour in. So we're gonna be getting to in three levels. We're gonna be in the 400s. I still think that's high. I think once we get closer to like under 450, that's where we really have to start watching. We'll go back to this. So we're 1 hour in. We got an hour left. If it did go all the way down to the bottom out price of 300, I think we would all be happy if I think a lot of us are looking at around pre-order prices of regular hobby boxes. That's what like the history of first off the line prices have been doing. I'd say close to that. Pre-orders are at 375 to 340 for regular hobby box. On the high end, I'd probably start looking around 400 if you really wanted one. And it all depends on what you're trying to do with it. I always say, are you ripping, flipping, breaking, or holding? Those prices could be all different, right? If you're just ripping because it's your favorite product, you might say, hey, I'm going to buy it at 450 because I don't want it to sell out. If you are flipping, you'll be like, hey, I need to get a little bit cheaper, so I need it at 375 because, I'm going to buy X amount. Maybe if you're breaking, you can say, hey, I'm going to make a little bit more money. I got, the clientele who will buy this, so I can buy it at this. And if you're holding, you might say, I can still buy it at 5 because I think Brock Purdy's going to be a Hall of Fame quarterback. I'm going to have this box for 10 years, so it's going to be worth a lot of money. So depending on what you're trying to do, could be way different than where I'm buying at. And then, of course, wherever it's comfortable for you, where just because other people are buying at 450, but if you really like it at 375, and, don't FOMO. That's the biggest thing. Don't FOMO because all of a sudden you're like, why did I buy so high? Because it does happen. All of a sudden everyone starts buying. But I'm going to probably start looking close to 400. And I'm going to do my best just to keep, but I like it at like under 400. I want it in the 300s close to pre-orders. That doesn't mean I might buy at 420 or wherever that's going to be. And then I might buy another one or I might buy 3 more here. And there's so many different, strategies or ways to do this. And there's no right way. The best way to do it is figure out like how much money you want to spend, what are you comfortable with, and if you really want this product and what you're going to do with it. Because if you're trying just to rip it because you just love this product, okay, buying it a little bit higher doesn't really matter. I mean, it does. If you're trying to make some money, that's where even at $20, $40, you might say, hey, that's not where I like it, or I'm going to buy one here and keep, leveling your cost down each. A lot of people do that. They'll buy X amount of product at this level, and if it goes down another one, I'm going to buy some more. If it goes down here, I'll buy some more, or maybe I'll buy more because it's getting lower. As it goes lower and lower, and you'll average your cost out. Dang, is it really down to 785? Now, is that because the big hits have been pulled out of that, or are they just selling it low? So we're gonna be going down another $20.83. We're at 550. We're still gonna be on the high side of 5. If you haven't yet, hit that like button. It's supposed to help us out. And you can say, hey, this is cool. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and then you can get all those notifications when we're going live, because we go live on all the Dutch auctions. All right, let's see if we are gonna have high volume here. I don't think. Well, I'm hoping that we're not gonna see it. All right, we got 20 seconds. Let's see. Ooh, I'm getting high volume. All right. Are we just all checking, or people better not be buying at 529.17? I'm getting in now. I'm getting now. We are all just checking. We're gonna hold the line. Oh man, I'm still getting high volume. All right, I think I'm getting in now. We are 55 minutes from the bottom out price. Still getting high volume there. Oh man, this is like, I think this is high. So people are watching. You can buy 20 boxes per transaction. That's another thing to think about. That's a case. But I think 529 is too high to buy. All right, I finally got in. You're thinking low 500s? $150? Yeah, $150. Yeah, clear. I'm hoping Panini comes in at like $135. And that's on what, Friday it gets released. Yeah, easy pass. We need it to get to close to the low fours, the high threes. I think most of us are probably looking at the low fours. We really want it in the threes. Yeah, James. Yeah, high threes, mid threes. If it got there, that's, for me. That's a buy. I think that's a buy for everyone. But will it get there? Clearly was, in my opinion, way off. Sold at 216. As you know, right here we're saying that Clearly's at 150. At the time of the Dutch auction, that was 166. So what are we looking at? $50 difference between pre-orders and the first off the line, and that was going down $8.33. So what are we looking at? About nine. That's like 9 levels. We're at 529.17. We got 52 minutes till the bottom out price. The shipping gets ya. We got a minute till we go down. We're gonna still be on the high side of 5. Going down $20.83 for first off the line 2022 Panini Contenders Optic NFL trading card box. You see we got the pretty face of Purdy on there, so we know Purdy's in the set. So we got the 2 big quarterbacks. Getting 2 autos. First off the line exclusives are 1 Black Pulsar or 1 Purple Pulsar Auto numbered to 21 or less, 1 Black Pulsar or Purple Pulsar Parallel numbered to 26 or less, 1 other auto, 2 base cards, 1 insert per box on average. All right, we got 30 seconds. Does it go down another? Do we see it get to the 300s? I know we all want it to. You can buy a case per transaction, so that's 20. So it's gonna go quick when the people start buying. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can check out. Are we gonna get some? some high volume. We're at 508 and 33 cents. Getting high volume. High volume. High volume. Who's buying at 508 and 33 cents, or is everyone just checking? So we're looking at what? All right, I'm finally getting in. Let me check this. We're at 508, 5. All right, I finally got in. I finally got in there. We're still way off of where pre-orders are at. Do these sell out way above like it did last week with the first off the line clearly? Purdy, let's go, Hall of Fame. So this here, so Contenders Blaster, that's Contenders, that's paper. This is Optic. So it looks the same, but it's gonna have the Optic finish on here. And then you do get some exclusive with first off the line. So like a regular hobby box for Contenders, you got what, 5 autos. Those are going for what, like 3? Were those going for like 354? So it looks like the same cards, but you see up here it says Optic Contender. So this is like the premium set of the Contender. You got the paper, and then like the Optic. This would be like an Optic Chrome. All right, we want to hold the line. We want to hold the line here. The big breakers are probably buying this. Yes, yes, yes. But where are they buying it at? They can buy a little bit higher because they can price their breaks a little bit higher. But do they really buy this high? Like $100 above pre-orders, like $125 high? Yeah, like 350, 340 to 375 on the high side. Midwest cards have it for 340 right now. We want to hold. And this is a like this is a top of the line product with it being the Optic. So a lot of people will be buying this. But 508 I think is just a little high. I think that's too much of a gap in between where pre-orders are at. And then we probably see where will Panini be at 350? Will it be at 325 for a box because they've been coming lower on release day? Oh, really? $230. I thought 5,000 points was too high for that. They should just do those with Dutch auctions as well, just because I think those would get lower than it would. All right, we got 1 minute left. 1 minute left. We're gonna be going into the 400s. Are we holding the line? Is it gonna sell out early like Donruss clearly did for first off the line? We're getting into the 400s. High side of pre-orders is $375. We're gonna be about $100 off, or about 5 level changes. I got right in that time. 487 and 50 cents. It's getting scary. We are getting down to the... This is the fun part. Don't FOMO. Don't FOMO. Especially when you really want... You love the product. You're like, man, I just really, really want this product. I love the first off the line sticker. Don't buy too high. Don't get sucked in. Because it can happen. It definitely can happen. We're at 487 and 50 cents. I'm trying to get in now, and I'm getting high volume. We're at 487. Okay, now I'm getting in. All right. 487, 50 cents. And we got 44 minutes. 44 minutes. So we went, let's see where that would be. You're thinking one more price drop and it's going to be gone? It definitely could. I wouldn't be surprised if... I don't like the price there. I still want it to go down a little bit more. Go minus 20.83. All right, so we got about 5 levels, and we'll be below 400. Can we get there? That's where I think we all want it to be. But if it does get down close to 400, do we buy above 4? I think you have to. But just remember, don't FOMO. You find the price that's comfortable, because we got more Dutch auctions, more cards are coming. We got a lot of good stuff. We got Optic, Donruss coming, which that's going to, like, the price point of that down to $475 for pre-orders. You're going to hold. If we just hold, all we got to do is hold. We just got to hold. We got to hold, hold, hold. We're at 487 and 50 cents, going down $20.83. We got UFC first off the line 2023. That's on Thursday. Same time, same place. We'll be going live. It's a good little price point. The bottom out price is $250. I think that's where pre-orders are at right there. Get a box of Prizm UFC for $250 first off the line. You're getting 2 cards numbered to 10 or less. First off the line exclusive. 2 autos. Yeah, Optic. Yeah, Donruss rated rookies. Yeah, I love rated rookies. Save. Yep. There's nothing wrong with saving some money for another Dutch auction. Nothing wrong with that. We got to hold. That's right, Wolfgang. Nothing good so far. Yeah, yeah, it's always hit or miss in the blasters. You're getting some rookie you've never heard of. Like, who is this guy? I'm hoping it gets to 250. All right, we got 30 seconds. We're going down another $20.83. All right, are we gonna hold the line? We are getting down there. We're still $100 above the high side of pre-orders. Good luck if you are trying to get this. We're at 466 and 67 cents. All right, I got right in on the first time, so that's good. That's good. Let's see if I try to get back in. Are we going to see any high volume? Is anyone else getting any high volume alerts? We're at 466.67. I want to try to get back in here. I'm getting high volume now. I'm getting high volume. You can always go through the buy it now, or you can go through the cart if you got it saved. A little tip right there, a little trick. Because going through the buy it now when everyone's trying to get through there, it's but you just gotta spam. Okay, I got in, so we're good. We just gotta keep holding the line, and we'll get there. We're gonna get to that 375, right, guys? Fingers crossed that we will get there. Under 400, yeah. If it gets under 400, I think that's a really good price. I think it's gonna be hard. If you go through the cart, you got to have the item in there already, so you'd have to do it before. Now, I would say you got to be careful, because if you do check out wrong, it could be the price higher. So it's safer going through the buy now button. Sometimes you can go through the cart and you're thinking that it's switched, but you'll be buying a higher level. So make sure the price syncs up if you are going to do it that way. A good way to do it is to practice early on to see, like, kind of check it out. Going to buy now, you will definitely get the price that it shows. Okay, it has happened to me where I've bought the level up. We're going, what is this? So make sure it's the right price that you are buying at. So we are at 466 and 67 cents, because I'd hate for you to try to buy and then it's the price up. So you really have to look, and you might have to refresh it. I will let you know on this one here, because I'm not doing it. I'm going through the buy now right now. But if you don't have it in your cart, sometimes it's hard to get that in there. And then once you do buy and you want to go back in, you'll have to try to get it back. You'll have to try to get it back into your cart, because once you buy something, your cart empties. We're at 466 and 67 cents. For first off the line 22 Panini Contenders Optic NFL Trading Card Box. If you just joined us, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We do all first off the line online exclusives, Panini packs, any type of Dutch auctions. Then you can get, then you'll know when there's a Dutch auction going on. Let's see, refresh that. You're still waiting for it. Right. We're at 466. We got less than a minute. Thank you for the support. Have a little fun. We can maybe make a little bit of money. We all can make a little bit of money. That's the cool thing about sports cards and collectibles. Let's have a little fun and make a little money. All right, we're going to be going down $20.83. It's a lot more fun when you are making money. We're still in the 400s. Let's see here. Okay, I'm getting in. I'm getting in. We're at $445.83. Hold the line. We're still on the high side. Still about, what, 75 bucks off of the high side of pre-orders. But if you really like, you find whatever that number is works for you. If you like this product and you don't want it to sell out, you might like it at $445. I'm not going to tell you how to spend your money. But if you're like, I don't like it at this price and I want it at $300 and it sells out at $400, hey, that's cool too, because you say, hey, I didn't want to spend it at $400. Always have, like, set what you want to do, and then you can kind of see it's going down $20.83, and kind of, is it okay to go a little bit higher, a couple levels higher? Am I going to be okay there? We got 35 minutes left to the bottom out price. Wouldn't it be nice if it got to 300? How many are we buying at 300 if it got to 300? It could happen. I don't think it will, but it could. I think it would amaze us, but I think we would be buying. You can buy 20 per transaction, which is a full case. So we got two more level changes, and we'll still be on the high side of 400. So 3 level changes until we get to the high 300s, which I think a lot of us like. There's 2. That 400 number is an important number, and then getting to the 300s. So I think we'll be at like 404 in 2 level changes. And then can we even get to the 300s at 404? Then, of course, you got to think about tax, too. We're going to have tax on top of this. Hey, mortgage your house at 300. I'm with you. I'm with you on that. Yeah, Mitchell, some auctions do get to the bottom out prices. Baseball usually gets really close. Basketball, they've done a really good job with basketball putting the pre-order price like at the bottom out price, so it gets close. But baseball, a lot of the baseball products get low. Some of the WWE or UFC stuff, and even some of the football. But yeah, there are times where it does get to the bottom out price. You're thinking, Kurt, it's going to sell out? It definitely could, because we're going to be at what, like 423, right? It's going to be it's just what, 1 level above 400. I don't think that's crazy. Where people are buying cases of this, not 1 box, and they're buying multiple cases per level change. So we got 1:30. We're gonna be going down another $20.83. Yeah, anything close to that 400 mark, it really could sell out on the high end. I think there's going to be a lot of traffic if it did get down to like that 404. If it did get a chance to go to into the 300s. All right, we got less than a minute. Good luck if you are going for this right now on this next level change. I don't think it's a bad price with it going down $20.83. I'm going to see if we can check out or not. Are we going to be getting high volume from the get-go? All right, 20 seconds. Good luck, good luck. Come on. All right, let's see. Am I getting right in? Am I getting right in? We're at 425. I got right in. I'm going to refresh this page, make sure we're still here. I got right in there. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty. We got 30 minutes left to the bottom out price. Can we hold to the very end? Or does it sell out in the next level or two? Who's buying? Who's holding? I'm going to hold out at least one more level. At least one more level. I really want it under 4. I want it under 4. $425. We're $50 off the high side of pre-orders, which is what, about 4 level changes. Welcome if you're just joining us of this last 30 minutes of the Dutch auction. We're at 425. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty. Let me refresh this page. Yeah, it didn't feel... I got right in. Oh man, yeah, going to the draft would be cool. I'll go. I wish it was in Las Vegas again. I was hoping they were just gonna have it in Las Vegas every year. Is it what, Kansas City this year? Buy next drop, Texas. Good luck to everyone who is buying. We're gonna be just above, I think, 404 and some cents. We're gonna be at. Might buy more. Cost average your price down. That's a way to do it. $425. We got 3 minutes left. Let me refresh this page. Sometimes it just sells out in the middle of a level change. You're like, oh no, it was almost there. I think close to that 400, it really could go. I think once it gets into the 300s, if it does get there, I'm not 100% sure it's gonna get there, but people are gonna be buying if it just be below 400. 28 minutes. No buy now, okay. Yeah, I've got high volume, but if I keep spamming, I get in. This last time, I got in right in. We got 2 minutes. Who's holding? Who's buying? Who's gonna press their luck? This is the fun part going. Do I press one more? Do I buy one? The great thing is when you do buy a box or however many you buy that first time, there's a little stress that comes off going, oh man, I bought some, I bought one, I can buy more. Of course, when it does sell out and you don't buy in, you're like, no, why? I was going to buy. This is fun. This is fun. We're going to be down to 404. This is going to be, I think it's going to be hard to get over 400, but there's nothing wrong with pressing your luck. It's only going down $20.83, so you can think, is $20.83 and some tax, is that big of a difference for you to buy a little bit higher, or is it worth it to wait and it might sell out? $450, or you could get a Brock Purdy one-on-one and buy a bunch of computers. Good luck if you are buying on this next round. We're gonna be at like 404. I think people are gonna really be buying here, so spam if you are going through buy now, and good luck. Do we go for the one-on-one, or do we go for a new computer? All right, let's see here. 5 seconds. I'm getting high volume at 404 and 17 cents. All right. Ooh, still getting high volume. Uh-oh, did it sell out? Did it sell out? I think it... Oh, it sold out at 404 and 17 cents. Oh, I knew it once it got down to 400, it was going to be hard to buy. People were at 20. You can buy 20 at a time. Congrats if you did hit. Congrats if you did hit today. 404. If you got it anywhere at 420 or 404, I don't think that's a bad price. We just got it like... Now what we're seeing in the last two auctions, they're about... This is only about, what, $25 off the high end of the pre-orders. So, what we're seeing is now is that they're selling out a little bit higher instead of going lower. So, that is something that we got to look at. Sold out! Or kicks, NK kicks. Did it get pulled? Did it get pulled? Because if it keeps dropping, they got to adjust the regular hobby boxes. No one wants to do that. Don't say it. Oh, man. It's gone. Is it gone or did it get pulled? Is it gone or did it get pulled? Oh, man. Congrats if you did hit. Especially if you hit at 404.17, because that sold out quick after it got to 404. I think these all day at probably like 600, 550, depending on what you are trying to do with it. It's those round numbers, 400. It's always hard, especially when we're getting down to the bottom out price. This definitely does happen like that. 100% pulled. Are they watching Panini? Did you pull it or did it sell out? We don't know. It sold out quick. Sold out quick with, what, about 25 minutes left? We were right there. Yeah, it definitely would have been hard without a bot at 404. Unless you had it in your cart and ready to rock and roll. But even that there, you probably have to make sure that it was the correct price. What was that time? They just need to show. It'd be great if they showed the stock numbers as it went down. I think that'd be cool to see. And then just have no bottom out price. And they, of course, they could always still pull it. But if we knew there was this many and all of a sudden it just got bought out that quick, we would know, like, that doesn't make sense. Did people really buy that many all right here when people were waiting or holding? Save some money. That's the thing, is if you didn't buy today, because you don't want a FOMO. Because if you buy too high and then you keep seeing that price go down, man, especially if you're not buying more and more and more, those are not fun Dutch auctions, because you're like, just sell out, and then you're like, do I buy more? Do I not buy more? Is it really too high? Yeah, like once it switched over, yeah, it was gone. So it's either they only had a limited amount at 404, and then only certain people got it, or like you're saying, did it get pulled? Did they already have, contracts in place with, big breakers, big retailers saying, hey, I'm gonna buy this many cases at this price? Boom, gone. Because that's another thing. Because that's if you're saying it's pulled, the product has to go somewhere, right? Yeah, because like there was high volume, but there was still we were getting in. I just had a feeling like it's like most of us probably didn't have a chance at 404. That once it got down this, like, it was gonna sell out of stock. But if you didn't hit, We got more stuff coming up. We got first off the line 2023 Panini Prizm UFC trading card box. Now, what are these going for right now? Let's see. What are the pre-orders? We got 264, 242. Man, Midwest Cards is coming in low, even lower than eBay lately. And they got their undercard boxes here for 150. I love it. You're still getting an autograph in those. Like, that's, for that price, like, that's not bad at all. So we're looking at like 290, 275, all the way down to 246. So we'll probably see what this get down here. Or probably we'll probably see the same thing where, like, once it gets close to 300, we kind of got to look at that, like, because this here is going to be what we're looking at, a $500 difference. So let's see what. Let's see, what is this going to be? $20.83 too? I think it might be, because we're looking at what, 500 divided by 24. So this Dutch auction is going to be going down $20.83 too. So it's going to be the same price drop each level. So once we get close down to 300, if you really wanted a box of this, I'd probably say that's probably a safe bet around 300. I think that, like, what NK Kicks is saying, that I think it's gonna be hard to get to 250. And if you really did want a box of this, it's gonna make a difference. You know, $20. We got Pierre. So we got this coming up. We got Optic coming up. I always like to check these out to see what else we got. We got Clearly. I don't think they got a price on it. This is what, Friday, right? Going to be dropping. This isn't a first off the line. That was last week. Sold out at 216. And you're looking at, we'll probably see these 150 or lower on Panini, I'm guessing, right? This one hurt, Greg. It always hurts when you don't get a box. Oops, we don't want to go there. We'll go back. We got Revolution. You can get a box of this for $115 on eBay right now. So probably what, about $125? Maybe we might see it at $100 for Revolution, but like $150 to $115 is where pre-orders are at. Alright, let's see. Playbook, let's see what else is coming. Yep, they did lower the price of that $350 for a box. I think it needs to be lowered another $100. Even, yeah, $250 for a one-pack box would be okay. Let's get to the goods. Oh, here we go. This is what, these are dropping in what, mid-May. Pre-orders are as low as $475 for a box of Optic. So hopefully by pre-orders, maybe $450. If we can get these for like $5 first off the line all day, I'll be happy at $500 for these. I just love the prices are going down. It's not, I mean, $500 is still outrageous for a box of cards, but where they were the last couple of years, man. Let's see who this is. FIFA. We got Panini 1 coming up. The good thing is there's stuff always coming out. Crown Royal. Are the serial numbers going to match up to the Kabooms this year? That'll be interesting to see. And then we got this. I think these boxes are, I think, around like in the 5s. Let's see. Yeah, what $115 on eBay right now for a box of that. There will be more. That is right, Wolfgang. All right, we're looking at 581. This is probably the cheapest 581. Let me put 2020. Just nice to see prices come down. 600, 581. Let's see when these are dropping. Where is? Did I not see the date? Pre-order, I didn't see it. Let's see. Let's go to Diamond. June 1st. These are supposed to be dropping. So if we can get these a little bit lower, like 550, 500, because they should come down a little bit as we get closer to the first off the line and release day. So hopefully we can get these, I don't know, first off the line, maybe 6 or in the 500s. I wouldn't be mad with that, with 2 autos, 1 mem, 10 silver, 5 other prisms. I just love that prices are coming down. So it's really make it affordable where it doesn't matter what I mean, there's some stuff that's still a little bit out of reach, but most of this stuff you are able to buy a box, and so, especially like the nicer stuff, the optics, the select, with Prizm at what, 600 to like 625 right now. This has to be in the 500s, closer to 5, and then optic down to what, in the 400s. Optic, you're getting one auto. That's the difference. So even though I think optic is a better product than select. Select is adding a whole nother level, so you're gonna get 5 cards of each player. So I don't think that's good. Kind of waters it down, unless they made those like a SP, and they're really hard to get. So we got some stuff on the horizon. We got UFC in 2 days. We got encased. What are these going for? We got pre-orders on these. $557, $575. Yeah, not bad. $575, so we'll probably get close to like 5 for this. Let's see what these look like. So we're getting 5 cards per pack, 1 pack per box, 1 encased auto, 1 additional auto, 2 mems, 1 base or parallel per box. Car. Recon. So we got some good football coming up. Oh, right. 404. A lot of us are thinking it got pulled. Like it pretty much it changed out of stock. It changed to 404 out of stock. Just, you know, it's just right above pre-orders at 375. Most are like 350, the low end 340. So we got some goods coming up, and then we'll be going live for first off the line 2023 Panini Prizm UFC trading card box, starting at 750 going down to 250, and these are in that range of like 250 to 275. So I think probably 300. Does it get down to 250? I think it's going to be hard to get down to 250, but probably like 325, 300-ish, maybe 275 if you really wanted a box with the first offline exclusive parallels numbered to 10 or less, 2 autos, 22 parallels, and 12 inserts per box. Take the rest home. They pull them and said, "We are taking them." Yeah, you know, 404. It's definitely not a bad number, and we just have to look at previous Dutch auctions to see what has been happening, and then use that data to say, okay, so this is happening until it changes. If it starts changing where it's getting lower, getting to lower than pre-orders, okay, then we start holding out. Of course, it depends on the product too. Contenders Optic is a really hot product, and just kind of go from there. But we'll probably see regular hobby boxes, I would say 350, maybe 325, and then in probably a month or so, probably around 3, I could see it. Well, guys, I want to say thank you for watching this live stream. It was super fun. If you did score, congrats. If you didn't, guess what? We saved some money. We got some stuff on the horizon that, of course, we'll find something to spend that money on. I know that for sure. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We are Matrix Sports Cards, and I will talk to you guys later. No problem, Wolfgang. We'll do it again. We'll do it again on Thursday. Remember, like, subscribe, and then you can see when all the Dutch auctions are happening. And I'll talk to you guys later Thursday. Thursday, same time, same place.